When your male cat sleeps next to you every night, you actually understand what he's trying to communicate. Because most owners think it's just about warmth or habit, but what's really happening goes so much deeper than that. And if you keep missing these signals, you might never realize just how much he's been trying to reach you. The first thing he's really telling you is that you are his safe place in this world. Think about it for a second. Your male cat has the entire house at his disposal: the couch, the windowsill, the warm patch of carpet by the heater. But every single night he comes back to you. That is not random behavior. Male cats are deeply territorial creatures, and everything in their world gets sorted into what belongs to them and what doesn't. So, when he presses himself against you as he sleeps, he is making a claim in the most primal language he knows. He is saying you are his. Research published in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior showed that cats develop attachment bonds with their owners that closely mirror the bonds human infants form with their parents. Male cats especially tend to anchor that bond to one specific person, and if he chooses you over everyone else in the house night after night, you were not randomly selected. You were chosen. But there is something else he does while he sleeps. Something most owners watch happen every single night without ever understanding what it means. And we will come back to that because it might be the most powerful thing in this entire video. The second thing he is doing is acting as your protector. And this one is all about the details, not just that he sleeps near you, but exactly where his body is positioned. Most owners never stop to look at this closely, but once you do, it changes everything. In the wild, male cats do not sleep carelessly. They pick positions where they can see threats, monitor exits, and respond fast if something goes wrong. So when your male cat settles himself between you and the edge of the bed, or faces the door while lying beside you, he is not just getting comfortable, he is on duty. Researchers at the University of Lincoln found that deeply bonded cats display protective spatial behavior, deliberately placing themselves between their owner and any potential entry point. He may look completely relaxed, but that position was chosen with a purpose. And the thing that makes it even more remarkable is that he does not do this for just anyone. Swap someone else into that bed and he might not even show up. But for you, he is there every single night, same spot, same role, without ever being asked. The third thing worth understanding is that the exact spot he picks on your body is not random either. There is a massive difference between sleeping beside you and sleeping on your chest, near your feet, or pressed against your head, and each one carries its own meaning. If your male cat sleeps directly on your chest, that is the deepest form of trust he can physically express. He is resting over your heartbeat, syncing with your breathing, and connecting with you on a level that feline behaviorists link to the same comfort kittens feel sleeping on their mother. If he settles by your feet, do not read that as distance, because it is actually a protective instinct. He wants to stay close while keeping himself in a position where he can react quickly. And if he sleeps near your head, right on the pillow, or tucked against your neck, that is an intimate choice, one that means he feels safe enough to be near your most vulnerable point while exposing his own. If he rotates between spots from one night to the next, that is worth paying attention to as well, because it is telling you something, and we will get into exactly what in just a moment. The fourth thing he is communicating is that he feels what you feel, even when you say nothing at all. You know those nights when something is weighing on you, and you haven't told anyone, and you just climb into bed carrying it quietly, and somehow your cat is suddenly right there, closer than usual, heavier against you than normal. That is not a coincidence. A study from the University of Nottingham confirmed that cats can detect changes in their owner's facial expressions, behavior, and even body chemistry. When your stress hormones rise, your scent shifts, and your male cat picks up on that signal before you have even processed it yourself. This is why bonded male cats tend to sleep closer during hard stretches, press themselves against you during difficult nights, and follow you from room to room when something feels off. He is not being needy. He is responding to you in the only language he has. And the part that matters most is that cats are not pack animals. They have no social obligation to comfort anyone. So when he shows up for you on your hardest days, it is a choice, and it is entirely about you. The fifth thing to pay attention to is when something changes. If your male cat has kept the same sleep routine with you for weeks or months, and then suddenly he is across the room, on the floor, or tucked into a corner he has never used before, Most owners brush it off as a mood. But veterinary behaviorists have pointed out that shifts in sleeping behavior are often one of the earliest signs that something is wrong, physically or emotionally. Cats are wired to hide pain and discomfort. They won't limp dramatically or cry out, but their routines will crack. Pulling away from you can mean he doesn't want to be touched because something hurts. Suddenly sleeping on top of you when he never used to could mean he needs extra warmth because his body isn't regulating the way it should. Retreating to a hidden spot is a classic signal that a cat feels stressed or unsafe. The goal is not to panic over one different night, but if the change holds for more than a few days and comes alongside other small things like eating less, going quiet, or avoiding your gaze, your cat is whispering to you that something is not right. The owners who catch it early are almost always the ones who were paying close attention to where he slept. The sixth thing, and the one that brings everything full circle, is what he shows you that no one else in the world will ever see. Remember when I mentioned something that happens while he sleeps, something most owners witness every night without ever truly grasping it. This is it. When your male cat drops into a deep sleep beside you, his belly rises and falls slowly. His paws begin to twitch, and he starts kneading the air or your arm the way he did as a kitten with his mother. Sometimes the purr gets so faint you can only hear it if the whole room has gone quiet. That is the most unguarded state your cat will ever be in, and he is choosing to reach it right beside you. Consider what that actually means for an animal built entirely around self-preservation. Every instinct a male cat carries tells him to stay alert, stay defended, stay ready. In the wild, the cat that lets his guard down completely does not survive. And yet here he is, soft and twitching and fully open, because whatever he feels when he is with you is stronger than every warning his instincts are sending him. Research published in Applied Animal Behavior Science found that cats only reach deep REM sleep in places where they feel completely and unconditionally safe, not just at ease, but truly safe. So when your male cat drifts into that deep twitching sleep right next to you, he has made a decision at the most biological level possible. You are the safest place his entire world contains.